to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, Adam here. If you play golf, or for that matter, any competitive sport, you probably know what it feels like to feel anxious in certain situations. And maybe it's playing with someone that you've never played with before, or maybe it's people watching you, or joining a group where there is certain expectations on how well you're going to do. Well, in this particular session that you're about to listen to, I was working with a client that were fine when they were playing with their friends, but if they were playing some kind of competition, or if in particular they were playing with men, they felt that they had to either play at a higher level, or if they were better than someone else, almost reduce how good they were to not make the other person feel bad. So whatever was happening, they either felt an expectation they had to play really well or lower their performance. Either way, they're not really playing their own game. This hypnosis session enables them to break free of all of the limiting beliefs and mainly expectations that they had that was really interfering, because these beliefs put more pressure on themselves. And when there was pressure, they paid worse. And then it became a cycle, a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you can relate to the idea of feeling anxious or pressured when you're playing golf or any other sport, you might get some value from this. You'll get more value if you're a golfer, but I think at its core, it's about releasing unuseful beliefs and unuseful expectations of how well you have to play. It was created for an individual. Some of the suggestions are going to be entirely calibrated to them. So therefore, if you like the idea of having a bespoke session, check out the link in the description and you'll see that you can book a free consultation call to explore working with me. You might get some value from this session though, even though it was created for someone else. So find a quiet, comfortable place, the kind of place where you won't be distracted or interrupted. Relax and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in that long, slow, relaxing breath. And as you exhale, just allow your eyelids to close. And as they close, position your body in such a way that makes it easier to relax deeply. That's it. Breathing in relaxation, exhaling tension. Each breath takes you deeper and deeper relaxed. That's it. And I don't know how soon you notice that the deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you become. And the more relaxed you become, the deeper you breathe. And the more relaxed you become, the more you can feel your body slowing down. Thoughts, a breath, a heartbeat. That's it. Notice the weight of your body and the rhythm of that breathing, slowing it down, longer and deeper. And maybe you notice that subtle shift, the one that happens when your mind begins to relax and settle. Because right now, you're entering a space where that inner chatter and noise quietens, and certain truths become easier to see. wonder if you could imagine stepping out onto a long, beautifully maintained path. A path that leads towards a golf course at sunrise. Those sunrise colours are softer here. The air crisp, gentle, and the light stretching across the grass like a colourful invitation. And with each step, each stride forward, give permission to let go of tension. Take that step and release. Another step and release. Each step, perhaps synchronizing with each outward breath, taking you deeper and deeper relaxed until your body feels lighter and your mind clearer. And that part within you that performs at your best, the calm, confident, elegant part, starts to rise to the surface. Maybe you could imagine standing in front of a tea and feel a subtle shift in your perspective. You've been thinking the pressure has come from other people, situations, audiences. But now you know the truth. The pressure you feel has never been coming from other people. You're the source of that pressure. It was always manufactured inside your mind as a habit and not a fact. And habits can dissolve. Because there's habits you used to have as a child that you don't have anymore. So you know that's true. And as you breathe gently, just imagine exhaling that old pressure. That's it. Each breath makes the mind even more relaxed. And each breath separates what's truly important from what never was. There's a phrase that pops into your mind, your brain. Process over outcome. And I want you to imagine one of those large scales, like the scales of justice, a mechanical scale with two sides. On one side of the scales is outcome, scores, numbers, judgments, trophies, imagined opinions. And on the other side is process. Your stance, your rhythm, your breath, your swing, your own evaluations and how you feel. And I wonder if you can watch as the weight shifts. Imagine outcome becoming light, feather light, almost irrelevant. Consider the outcome, the icing or the cherry on the cake, but not the cake itself. And process, well, that side of the scales is solid, grounded, heavy, in the best possible way. And from now on, every time you approach the ball, your mind automatically shifts to process. Almost like a refuge, your anchor, your default starting position, giving you clarity. And what if outcome loses its power because it no longer defines you, and your performance becomes a sequence of elegant processes one after the next. So imagine yourself on that morning golf course. But imagine hundreds of people watching you. Men, women, strangers, friends. And imagine that you can read their mind. And you quickly discover they're not thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves. If there are other players, they're thinking about their swing, their shot, their problems. And if they're an audience, they don't need you to perform well. They're there to watch whatever happens, good, bad, or indifferent. And many of them are still in their heads with their insecurities, their life's problems, their plans and intentions. Most people are wrapped up in their own worlds, and you are never the center of their thoughts. Just a moment, every now and then. And I want you to feel that realization brings a wave of relief, because there were never any expectations on you. A stranger can't know how good you normally are. How can they have any expectations? And a friend, they'll be accepting of whatever happens. And anyone that truly knows golf knows just how many variables there are. And even great golfers have bad days. Just feel all of the pressure drain away. And I want you to think of the difference between truly showing off, arrogance, cockiness, desperate to impress, and simply playing nice golf with elegance, confidence, good posture, nice clothes, good energy, moving with class and competency. They are not the same, and feel how different they are. Showing off is often loud, insecure, or attention-seeking. But elegance, that's humble, graceful, quiet and grounded. Not trying to impress, but not trying to shrink. Just a natural expression of self-respect. As you accept that you don't need to dim your light to protect others. Your only obligation is to play your own game, in your own way, to do the best you can with what you have, not for attention, but because that's simply who you are when you're relaxed and centered. You can want to play well, but you can influence that by what you do, what you think, and how you feel. Pressure has been a hindrance, not a help. So let's detach play from score. And just imagine a scorecard drifting away into the distance, like a leaf on water. Unimportant. Background noise, secondary. I want you to feel that the game itself is its own reward. The rhythm is the pleasure, the stroke is the joy. The score is the side effect of how you play, not the purpose. Just evidence of a journey, and certainly not a definition of your worth. And I wonder if your imagination can imagine you floating upward as if you're levitating, rising above the course, above the clubhouse, perhaps even above a nearby town, looking down with a calm, expanded perspective. And with this wider view, you recognize something undeniable. It's just golf. Just a game. A hobby. Perhaps even a privilege. And then just imagine somewhere else in the world, someone is fighting for their life. Someone is making life-saving decisions. Someone is facing true risk, true stakes, true consequences. And compared to that, golf is beautiful, meaningful, challenging. But when it comes to pressure, it's light. Light enough that you can breathe again. Light enough that you can enjoy it to a whole new level. And light enough that the pressure melts away completely. I want you to feel all of these changes taking place. Like your whole neural pathways that used to lead to pressure suddenly can't get to that pressure anymore. I want you to feel that even if someone's watching, it's just a game. Even if someone's behind you impatiently muttering, it's just a game. Allow this to be a superpower to protect you. You want to do well, but you don't need to do well. You want to get better, but you'll get better by focusing on what you do, not by focusing on the outcome. And when all of these changes have clicked into place, let me know by nodding your head. And then just imagine floating all the way down to that 18th hole. And just imagine the most talented golfers in the world playing that hole with you, with a big audience, TV cameras, and say to yourself, it's just a game. I'm going to play my game. And imagine playing that hole confidently, relaxed, almost like all the pressure has just melted away. No expectations, no requirements, just play. And feel like if you can do this even in your imagination, nothing else will ever reach that level on a golf course. Which means you get to dial down all of the pressure, all of the time. And the lower the pressure, the better you play, and the more you can enjoy it again to a whole new level. So allow yourself to float all the way back to the here and the now. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Connect and calibrate into the here and the now as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of The Hypnotist. If you've enjoyed this episode or got some value from it, please give it a 5-star rating and review. And maybe you know someone that would also benefit from this particular episode, in which case share the episode with them so they can also get the benefit too. And if you would like to listen to this episode where it's just the hypnosis, so no intro, no outro, no explanation, just the hypnosis and completely ad-free, there will be a link in the description where you can subscribe at a very low cost and only get access to the hypnosis. So if that's of interest, please check that out. Thank you again for being a regular listener of The Hypnotist, and I'll see you again soon for more.